Hey, what's going on, guys? DJS here, CollectiveKicks.com. I wanted to bring you guys the next in the series of the LeBron versus Jordan, or Jordan versus LeBron, however you want to say. And this is the series basically where I compare the two models together side by side from the numerical flagship model. So this one is the LeBron 6, and this one is the Jordan 6. Again, this is a comparison, not a competition, because obviously there's a lot of favorites for Jordan, or there's some favorites as well for LeBron. It's really more just, again, to show each models side by side, and they both have different stories and they both have different backgrounds, but it's still a really fun concept that I think you guys will enjoy through the introduction of the LeBron 12 and then so on. So we'll see how far the LeBron goes. The Jordan line went obviously up to 23. LeBron's back to the number 23 as well, so we'll see what ends up happening. But let's go ahead and jump in. Let's go ahead and start with the Jordans this time. This is the Air Jordan 6, if many of you guys are familiar, because this is the year of the Jordan 6. These originally came out in 1991, and that would put us at the 23-year anniversary this year, 2014, of the Air Jordan 6 model. Again, designed by Tinker Hatfield, who also designed the 3s, 4s, and 5s. And there was originally 5 colorways that dropped out when these came. There was the black and infrared, there was the white and infrared, there's the Carmines that you can see back there, there was the white sport blues, and I actually have them somewhere around here as well. I should have pulled those out. And then there's also the off-white maroons, which we haven't heard about those actually releasing or not yet, but that's the last original colorway that is to be released. The black infrared is probably the most anticipated Jordan this year. It's probably rivals the Columbia 11s. If I had to choose between the infrared 6s and the Columbia 11s, I honestly would choose the infrared 6s. 10 years plus collecting now, and I don't have one pair of the infrared 6s in the black colorway. Definitely an iconic colorway for a lot of people, including myself. I remember those in, I think, 8th grade. Like, it's just one of those sneakers that I definitely have wanted in the collection. So I'm excited that those are coming out on Black Friday. Hopefully I can get secure one, if not 2 pairs of those. These definitely have a unique shape. They actually depict the number 23, so I don't know if you can actually see it in the backdrop. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not 100% sure on this, but it looks like the big number 2 here, and it looks like a number 3 right here. I think that's what they're going for right here, so it looks like the number 23 on the shoe. That was on purpose, so that's kind of a fun little note on that. Also, this is the last year that there was a Nike Air sign on the back of the shoes. So the original ones from 91 have Nike Air on the back. Obviously, Jumpman, here it says Jumpman, and then it has the Air on there. That's why there's a lot of buzz around the Nike on the shoe versus the Jordan on the shoe. Back in this day, Nike brand still ran Jordan. Jordan brand didn't branch out yet. It was still part of Nike. Years later, it would actually take on the whole Jordan brand thing, and then drops the Nike Air completely. That's why we see the Jumpman on the retros, for those that didn't know. Let's see here. This is the very first pair of Jordans to actually have Jordan win a championship in. So if you guys didn't remember that, in the 1991 finals, the Bulls beat the Lakers, and Jordan was named the MVP. Also, again, he won. Sorry about that. He won the championship and that's the reason why we have the champion pack, or the celebration pack of the 6s this year with the champagne cigar, and why I think that they're really going to continue this with the 7s and the 8s as well, because the 7s and the 8s he won a championship in as well for the three-peat, that famous three-peat from that era. One other thing I wanted to note is they did continue on with the lace lock, as you can see right here on the Jordan 6. One thing to note, though, on this lace lock, it is basically like a Jordan 5 lace lock minus the big plastic shell part. So, and one thing you can see right here from this actually comes out, and this is off of the metallic 5 Jordans that I just randomly picked off the back wall up there. But you can see that this just comes out, and this is basically a Jordan 6 lace lock, as you can see. The only difference is obviously the Jordan 6 one has the Jordan branding on it. So it's probably cheaper for them to just do this and add the Jordan Jumpman than to house it and then add the extra little piece. So maybe that's why they did that. I'm assuming that's why they did that. I have no idea, because I didn't control production and stuff or anything like that. But I just kind of a fun little note on that. So that is kind of the Jordan 6 in a nutshell. Let's go and transition to the Nike Zoom LeBron 6. Beautiful sneaker, one of the most underrated LeBrons in my particular opinion. I feel like this model is a fresh one. There's a lot of colorways in this model that I've wanted. This is the only one that I got in my collection. I got it for a steal of a price, so I ended up getting them. And they're pretty decent, if you ask me. Like, so let's jump into this. These ones launched October 31st in 2008. Retail price is $140. I don't remember what the Jordan price was when they retailed. I'm assuming it was $125. I found a lot of inconsistencies when I was looking up the historical data on that. So if anybody wants to fill it in the comment section and let me know what they retailed for, please leave a comment. Let me know any other fun facts from either models. Through the entire series, please leave comments. Let me know. Let other people know about them. Again, I'm not the expert. I'm just a fan, and I'm showing you guys these since I have all of the models in both LeBrons and Jordans in the 1 through 12 or the 1 through 11s so far. So these ones, again, 140. These ones definitely were designed for the streetwear motif. This is kind of supposedly the first LeBron to really cross over from like on court to off court, and they really express that through a lot of the colorways that ended up coming out for the LeBron 6. A couple of them, the Miami, LA, and NYC. This is the LA version of the Tale of Three Cities. Also, they had a chalk colorway, the businessman colorway, taxi colorway, Superman, and the MVP colorway. Just a ton of cool colorways. All of those that I named off I want, especially like the taxis, the Supermans, and in the NYCs, the Big Apples with all red. Those ones are definitely sick. Carbon fiber wrap around the back. This is the part that's confusing me because this does not look like real carbon fiber, but it is touted as carbon fiber to wrap around the back. This doesn't feel like real carbon fiber though to me. And yeah, reverted back to double full-length double stacked zoom, and you can see on the bottom right here it says zoom. It starts here, it says zoom and then ×2 for the double stack. Also on the side, if you didn't see this, it says James along right here. And then on the other side right here, it says Unstoppable right there. On the other shoe, it says LeBron down here. So it says LeBron instead of James, obviously. And that's kind of that. Also, you can see the pull tab. But they both have the pull tabs on the back. I like that design. This particular model has a pretty cool little design on the inner lining, as well as you can see this kind of almost denim-like LeBron logo, and then you can see this kind of graffitied like material, or not material, but overlay of the midsole down here. Really cool. And then it says the 6 on it, and then it has the lion head on the tongue. Let's see, that's pretty much it. It says that these featured a cupped sole, stability, and dynamic fit liner, sock liner. Yeah, so that's this thing right here for those who are wondering. This little sock liner. Pretty cool little addition to it, but I really do like this model. I think that the model looks amazing. You can see that there's creasing across here. This is definitely a model that creases very easily, and I got these ones used. I don't buy used sneakers very often. There's only a handful in my collection that I bought from eBay, and more of that are used. But to complete the LeBron line, I couldn't really be picky because they didn't have a ton of options out there. The other thing to note is these laces are kind of cool, just for those that were curious about the tips. Well, that's not going to help if you can't see it, but they're kind of plastic custom laces as well, and then you can see that material on it. So pretty cool looking model in my opinion. How they stack up to the Jordan 6, obviously the LeBron 6 is not as iconic, and this being the year of the Jordan 6, we are getting slammed with Jordan 6 colorways. Speaking of slam, the slam dunk Jordan 6 colorways around the court as well for $250. Retail price is pretty crazy. Eventually, I think we're going to be seeing some of these LeBrons hit the shelves and like retro, but I don't know when we'll see a LeBron 6. It might be 20 years. It might be a while. But 2008 again was when they originally came out. Maybe 2018. If they were doing the Jordan thing, it would be 2018 because the Jordans typically retro 10 years after. Anyway, this video has gone on long enough. Hopefully you guys like this series and continue to support it. Give the video a thumbs up if you do. And thank you guys for watching. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you guys want to check out more sneaker news, collectivekicks.com in the description. Thank you guys again for watching. Peace.